need to split up. There's much to do, and we don't want to arouse suspicion.
Maybe some instructions first?
As I said on the boat we were just on minutes ago, Kian has 3 tasks. I'm hoping your memory is better than the Zid's, Apostle.
Liko talked about a large shipment of weapons that must be destroyed. I'm supposed to visit someone called the Mole, a code name. This powerful man runs the criminal underworld in Old Town. There's a traitor in their midst. I need to identify this
God bloody damn it.
before he or she can cause more harm. Where can I find this man they call the Mole?
Oh, it's
The
not
Mole's burrow is right here in Shady Quay, Kian.
Ah, right. Yes, Kian, you will find the Mole close by. He is close by, this man who is called the Mole. Who is a human man, obviously.
God save us from Zidlings and their lack of subtleties. The Mole
Of
operates
course.
an underground supply network out of the Magic Ghetto. We need
What are you
food,
talking about?
medicine,
That was
and
completely
arms.
subtle.
And so we need to maintain good relations. Whatever the Mole asks of you, do it. Without questions.
Liko, there's a shipment that needs to be destroyed.
We've been informed that crates with weapons have arrived from Azadir. Muskets, cannons, gunpowder. They'll move the shipment to the Tower Barracks in the morning. But for now, it sits just outside the south gates. You need to destroy it. Preferably in a way that gets their attention. We want the Azadi off balance and spooked.
Basically, as much noise and fire as possible. Think big explosion.
There's a traitor in their midst. I'll be looking for a turncoat in Old Town.
Right. Unfortunately, that's all we know. Someone in Old Town spying for the Azadi.
He
Or she.
probably frequents the Magic Ghetto, but she must be human, or they could not be working with the Azadi.
We also believe they attend National Front meetings. National Fronters are traitors, Azadi collaborators. Their leader, Honor Hilaris, holds regular secret meetings somewhere in the city. That's probably our best chance of identifying the traitor. Sneak into one of those meetings and identify our guy. Girl. Woman. Person?
I'll begin my investigations in the market. It's time to get started. I'm ready.
You're on your own now. Anu and I have other assignments tonight. Once you've identified the turncoat, I'll meet you in the Magic Market. It's not far from here. Follow this street into Old Town.
Afterwards, we'll meet up at the Cock and
The
Puss.
Rooster and Kitten. It's a tavern on I Reed Avenue, right off the Southgate.
I remember making that
The
joke.
publican is a friend of the Resistance.
Or at least laughing
I'm
at
sure
it.
it's all very confusing right now, Kian, but there are maps everywhere. You can't get lost. Well, you can probably get lost. Are you going to get
I'll
lost?
find my way, Anu.
Right, good luck, big guy. Guys, both of you.
I love you. I love you, Gil. You're amazing.
Goddess, forgive me for this. That tastes pretty good, to be honest. Unless I make myself noticed, or meet someone who knows me well, I'll remain veiled.
Can I move now? There we go. So the Mole in Shady Quay, weapon shipment in a harbour, find the traitor at the market, make a promise to Arn's store to find his family in the bones.
A map of the southernmost parts of Mercuria.
Alright, so I'm there. Where's the bones? The bones is A and B. A and B is right at the top. Quickest way to get there would be follow this path through the Magic Market, then up. You know what? I'll make my way. I'm gonna go there first. I'm gonna find Arn Stort's family first. Arn Stort's family and be like, yo, is it Stort or Stunt? Arn Stunt. Yeah, I'm gonna find Arn Stunt's family first and be like, yo. I remember this place. Is Roper Clack still here?
Sandwiches!
Okay. Why is there a...
Hey! Hey! Let go! Help!
Help? You tried to steal my purse?
So? You're a Zardi.
That's the worst excuse ever for stealing a purse. You could get your arm chopped off.
So far, so good.
Lucky for you, I'm not a Zardi. Now scram.
How tall are you? You're really tall.
Leave me alone, boy.
You're a lot taller than my dad. Are you sure you're not a Zardi?
Yes.
You look a Zardi. Are you a soldier? Why aren't you in uniform? Are you secret police?
What? No. Run off before I lose my patience with you.
You sure look like one of them.
Oh, for the love of the goddess. What's your name, boy?
Bip.
Bib.
Yeah. So?
You should be with your mother, Bib. Not out on your own, thieving. Go home.
Can't. I ain't got one.
I'm sorry. You should still not...
They're not dead or anything. My parents. They were just sent to Gian.
Gien. That's where the magicals are sent. They don't come back from there. But the boy must know this already. He must have seen it happening to others. The boy probably has no idea what happened. Gien. To the prison colony.
Re-education camp. That's what my father said. They probably didn't listen very well in school when they were children. They'll be back when they've been properly re-educated.
Oh.
No one comes back from the islands. Not magicals.
What do you mean?
I mean...
Are you saying they're going to stay there forever?
The boy can't be more than 10.
Okay, I assumed that he knew. I gotta cover up my bullshit now.
I'm sure they're coming back.
You don't believe that.
I do not.
So why are you lying to me?
To protect you from the truth.
I don't need to be protected. I can take care of myself.
I'm sure you can.
So what's going to happen to them?
You shouldn't think of such things. Do you have no family here?
Not in Mercuria. They're all in the Southlands. What's going to happen to them?
They will be put to work. That's what the prison camps are for. To keep the magicals away from humans. To segregate them.
Segregate?
To keep magicals apart from humans. Forever.
You're lying.
I am not. Truly.
You're one of them. Why are you here? Are you going to take me and send me to be a
Segregated.
Too?
I'm not one of them.
Well, you sure look and sound like them.
I'm sorry about your parents. But I have things I need to do.
Are you with the Resistance?
Resistance? Well, of course not.
Because I overheard someone saying there's an Azadi in the Resistance now. And if you're Azadi, and you're here, and you have things to do, that sounds an awful lot like you're with the
This
Resistance.
kid.
Keep your voice down, boy.
Don't worry. Everyone in Old Town supports the Resistance. Most everyone, anyway.
What do you mean by most everyone?
I mean that there are some who don't support the Resistance, some who sneak off to National Front assemblies, some who rat out rebels to the Azadi.
Do you know anyone like that?
No. Well, I don't know their faces, but I know where there's a National Front assembly tonight.
Show me.
What?
Show me where.
I get to go on a mission with you. That's so incredibly cool.
Calm down, boy. I just want you to tell me where it is.
How well do you know the city?
Well, not very.
Right, so I'll show you. Too complicated to tell you.
I want to go
It's
to the
not
bones.
For you? No. For me, I leave the ghetto all the time when it's dark. I know where to go, where the guards are posted, their patrol routes, everything. I'm like a rogue, one with the shadows, the veiled avenger. I'm an assassin.
But just show me the way, and then you're coming straight back here.
I'll just stay for a little while.
Straight back. Or I find someone else to take me.
Good luck with that. But fine, I'll come straight back. Are you ready? Can we go now?
There's
Alright.
no reason to delay this. Let's go.
Alright, I'll do the bones later.
Yes. Follow me.
Follow Bip to the location. Alright. But yeah, I want to know if Roper Clax is still here.
We need to leave the ghetto.
How will you get past the guards?
I know a way. Meet me on the other side.
Wait, what?
The other side.
Alright. See ya, Bippy.
After my shift's over, I think I'll head down to that cheap
What
tavern
on
by
earth
the
am I
harbour.
stuck on?
Oh, what's it called again? The Cock and Puss. No. The Rooster and Kitten, that's it.
They actually renamed it the Rooster and Kitten. Okay.
See? Easy.
Goddess, save us. You're playing with your life, boy.
I don't need a goddess to save me. I'm very good at climbing.
What? I didn't... How do you know about that?
Oh, everyone knows the apostle escaped the keep on the night of his execution. There's even a puppet show about it.
Shadow take me. And why do you think I'm that Azadi?
Mysterious apostle guy escapes the keep. Mysterious Azadi joins the resistance a few days later. I may only be 10 years old, and I may have purple skin.
You have blue
but I'm
skin.
Nobody's fool.
Clearly. What else do you know about me?
Not much. This is it. This is where they have their meetings and speeches and stuff.
Are you sure?
Positive. Sometimes I listen in. They talk about magicals and about how we've ruined the world and taken everything from them. It makes me sad listening to that. I didn't know magicals were so bad. No wonder humans hate us.
We don't... Look, boy. Bip. Those people are not good people. You have done nothing wrong. You can't help the way you look or the colour of your skin. How and where you've been born doesn't make you a bad person or less of a person. It just makes you you. It's what you do with your life.
Take this sound clip and just play it.
Scram, get out
Like
of here.
just in any
Nobody,
context,
be
and it
careful.
and it's just a good argument for
promise.
race problems.
No arguments.
Fine.
What?
A tip would be appreciated in recognition of all my hard work.
You're really something. Here. Now run back, you little thief.
I like that kid. I doubt it's easy enough for me to just walk in.
Greetings, brother.
What? Who's there? Gods damn it. You gave me a right scare, mate. Where in the Seven Hills did you come from?
The shadows. Step aside, I'm late for the assembly.
Right, of course. Blood and land, brother.
We'll keep this simple. The obvious answer to blood and land is... I'm not going to just keep guessing. Sooner or later, even this brainless... The important thing is not what I say, but how I say it. I must appear forceful and show... Stand aside and let me through.
I just need the passphrase.
Come on, brother, you know me.
Nah, can't say as I do. And if you're not part of the family, you're not welcome here.
You people ought to be ashamed of yourselves. How dare you put this muck on my door? Just because I'm human, don't mean I'm interested in your speciesist propaganda. I've lived next door to Dalmari most of my life, and they've never once done me or mine any harm. Here's what I think of your so-called humanist rally. And your Honour Hilarist can go fuck himself. He's a traitor. You all are. When the Azadi finally pack up and leave, we will remember what you've done. Be sure of that.
Okay, I'm just gonna take that. And I'm gonna take this. And I'm gonna just combine this shit together. Don't mind me. I'm gonna now read this shit.
It's been torn into 3 pieces. Honor and...
Oh!
There's a word missing.
Are you serious? Where? Where? Are you actually serious? Why would... Why would she rip it into...
Disgusting what's going on in there. Them bad-mouthing magicals like they're the problem. The magicals have always lived here. It's the Azadi who've upset the balance of things.
You ought to be more careful speaking ill of the Azadi. The walls have ears.
Oh, what are they going to do? Ship me off to one of their re-education camps? I'd like to see them try.
They might throw you in Friar's Keep.
They wouldn't dare. They respect women, that lot. At least they've got that going for them, unlike those National Front traitors in there. Mark my word. The moment the Azadi leave, the Resistance will hunt down every last one of them and string them up on the city walls.
Definitely not a supporter of the National Front, that one. There aren't a lot of people out at night, even though... Excuse me.
Balance! Where did you...
God fucking damn it, the minimizations again.
May? I didn't even see ya. What do you want? I don't want no
That piece
trouble.
of paper you tore. Do you have the other half?
What piece? The National Front flyer? Why? Who are you?
Someone who's on your side.
Well, I dunno. You sound Azadi to me. What do you want that flyer for?
Long story. I need it to find a traitor. A traitor to the rebel cause.
Oh, right. Well, if it means getting back at that National Front filth, then by all means. Take it. And Balance bless you for standing up to those bastards.
Why did she keep it? Why would she keep it? Blood and humanity, is that?
It's a flyer for the honor and humanity.
Yeah.
It's the slogan used by the National Front.
Honor and
That must be
humanity.
the passphrase I need to get into the meeting.
Alright then.
Step aside, brother.
Gods! You snuck up on me. Blood and land.
Blood, land, honor and humanity. That's what these people claim to care about. They cling to their slogans like drowning men cling to driftwood. Honor and humanity.
Faith and family, brother. Go on through, mate. The meeting's already begun.
Because you couldn't
If
see...
you haven't
Oh
seen
no.
Mr. Hillary speak before, you're in for a proper treat. That man is an example to us all.
I was thinking, like, if I couldn't get that out, I could just climb past his barrels and get past him because he wouldn't see me, but I guess not. Oh well.
Brothers, sisters, cousins, brave, humble human folk. Welcome to this meeting of the National Front for Faith and Family. Yes, 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 yes. Thank you for coming here tonight. Thank you. Thank you for the generosity of your time. Thank you for braving these ill-lit occult courts in your tireless search for truth. Yes. Oh, yes. Despite the selfless work of our benefactors, the enemy lurks out there.
He even looks like an asshole.
Look about.
He looks like a Fable 2 asshole or Fable 3 art. An asshole from the Fable series.
Close. They
The hoods are probably to protect their identities. It never bodes well for a movement when its members are afraid to be
Do you not
seen.
smell them? That
Nothing in
foreign
particular
smells
stands out.
Magic. Filth. It warms my heart.
There's
to see
nothing
you standing
unusual about
before
that
me,
person.
standing
Nothing
up
in
for
particular
what's
stands out.
good and
There's
fair.
nothing unusual about that. The
Glory,
hoods are probably
cousins.
to protect their
Glory
identities.
be upon you.
Nothing in particular stands out.
Light of the goddess. Yes, yes.
I'm too
I
far
spoke
away to get a
recently
real
with
sense
our
of that person.
benefactors. I
I'm
spoke
too
to
far
them
away to
about
get a
that
real sense of that person.
immigrant, the
I'm too
magic-
far away.
I'm in
to
their
get a real
fucking
sense of
face.
that person.
Yes, yes.
There's nothing
I
unusual
spoke to
about that
them. I
person.
said, listen.
There's
to
nothing
these
unusual
humble,
about
brave
that
folk,
person.
Your cousins, humans,
Honor
brought to their
Hillary's.
knees
He
by
leads
the
this
magic,
National Front for Faith
driven
and
to
Family.
bankruptcy, to
I'm too far
moral
away to get a real...
corruption.
Nothing in particular stands
Simple,
out. He has an odd and
uncomplicated men
annoying
and
habit
women
of constantly
led astray
clicking
by
his
the
tongue.
devilish,
He
demonic,
smells of lavender oil.
magical
Maybe he's a physician.
necromancer. I said to them,
Goddess,
said, we need
man has
to
a
make a stand.
Odor.
Now,
He can't have changed his
Now.
clothes or taken a bath in
we
months.
need to rally behind our benefactors,
She
behind
smells
our
faintly
own.
of salted meats.
And I said to them, I said,
Maybe she works in a butcher's
you
shop.
need
He has an odd and
need
annoying habit
what
of
we
constantly
need
clicking his tongue.
someone to
She's
stand
humming to
up
herself.
and
a
speak
tune
the
I
human
recognise.
cause.
A sweet
The
lullaby.
true Mercury.
His breathing is erratic and shallow.
Someone not afraid of the
You should visit a
magical
doctor.
and his
I'm just ignoring that guy.
tongues. Yes,
His beard
Yes.
is speckled with
You know
something
me.
that looks like flour.
you know me.
Maybe
no,
a baker?
I seek no
He
fame.
must be wearing
or
leather
fortune.
undergarments.
I seek only truth.
They make an unpleasant creaking
the
noise.
light.
His
I seek
left arm
justice,
keeps
the
twitching.
brave,
He
humble
appears to have some sort
human
of
folk
muscular
like you.
dysfunction. Her
Yes.
clothes smell strongly
Yes,
of
yes.
tar and smoke.
I stand here
She must be a
before
factory
you
worker.
as your
It appears his
servant.
skin has a strange
Stand here
pallor.
before you as your
He
humble
might suffer from
servant.
moon waste.
Don't know what that is.
He
City
smells
will
of
elect
rose
a new
water.
council, a new
rather pleasant, to be
leader,
honest.
one who
Her
will
posture is
take
odd.
responsibility.
It's almost
for the
like she's
lawlessness
tilted slightly
that
to one
haunts
side.
These occult,
He reeks of
ill-lit
tobacco.
lanes.
An Azadea
Our
variant, unless my
benefactors do
nose
great
deceives me.
work. They do brave work.
Hammy used to smoke this.
important work.
Oh, then we found him.
He reeks of
Useless
tobacco.
work.
An
But they
Azadea, her
can't be
hands are
everywhere.
rough, with scores of
They
small
can't protect
cuts.
all of you from
His
your
right
dark
hand has the mark of
neighbours.
a heavy smoker.
And where the Azadi
His fingers
fall
and nails
short,
are yellow
where
and
their
cracked.
light doesn't reach,
He smells of rose
the City
water.
Watch can help.
It's right. It appears his
Take the
skin has a
paper
strange
dragons
pallor.
that fly above us
He
as
might
we
suffer
speak.
Well,
from moon
that's
waste.
everyone.
Those blasphemous constructs that fly in the face of all decent, humble, hard-working human folk, symbols of the magical, symbols of the Dry King.
Hey,
Phooey.
don't you spit on the name of the Dryad
Betrayal
King.
of all of humanity. Phooey. Our
Honor
benefactors, the
Hilaris.
Azadi, they
He
cannot
leads this
cut every
national front
line,
for faith and
arrest
family.
every traitor
So it's this guy?
child.
He reeks of
They have
tobacco.
more important things to
An
do.
Azadea variant, unless
This is
my
the
nose
City
deceives
Watch's
me.
responsibility.
Hammy
But
used to
what
smoke
does
this.
the City Watch do?
So what do I do now? Do I just wait?
Good, honest, simple human folk from meting out well-deserved justice. They stop us from punishing the magical, that immigrant, for his necromancy and illusionism. Why, only last night, a young cousin of ours was put in chains for laying righteous hands on a magical. A magical who'd cast a spell on our young cousin's sister. She'd fallen in with the magical, possessed with dark lust and obscenity. And our cousin is thrown in the dungeon for doing what's right, what's just, what's moral. Yes, this is what the Watch does. Punishes brave, simple, human folk for doing what's right. For trying to save a young girl's soul from that demon, the magical immigrant. No. The City Watch needs leadership. Mercuria needs leadership.
Have I missed
Someone who can
one?
Stand up against the magical and say,
Her hands
this
are rough.
bar
He smells
and
of
no
rosewood. It
further.
appears his skin has a
Someone who's willing
strange
to make
pallor.
sacrifices.
His
to
right
hammer
hand
in
has the
few
mark of a
nails to
heavy
build
smoker.
home.
His fingers and nails
The
are
Watch
yellow
is
and
willing
cracked.
to
Her
hammer
clothes
no
smell
nails
strongly of tar.
to
Her
build
posture
no
is odd.
home.
He has an odd and
I blame
annoying.
their
He
leader,
smells of
that
lavender
woman
oil.
with unnatural
His left
desires.
arm. He
And
must
I
be
blame
wearing
her
National
leaders,
Front
that
member. She
boneless
smells
council,
faintly of salty
slave to the
meat
immigrant,
goddess.
the magical.
Man has a,
What
she's
can
humming
be
to
done?
herself.
There
His
is
breathing is
only
erratic. His
one
beard is
solution.
speckled with something that looks like he must be
Change.
wearing. His left arm
Change.
keeps twitching.
Yes.
He appears to have some
Yes.
sort of muscular
Vote
dysfunction.
Faith and family. Vote blood.
Okay, now
And honour and humanity. Vote National Front and vote for your humble human servant. Yours truly, Owner Hilaris. With my guidance and leadership, the magical, that subhuman immigrant, the dark necromancer and warlock will be banished from our home. Our children will be safe to play once more. Our women folks' virtue will be protected. And these ill-lit, occult avenues will be lit by the light of the goddess and crowned with sweet-smelling, homely herbs. Thank you. Thank you all for coming. Thank you.
okay, I just had to wait it out.
I speak regularly with the Azadi. I visit the tower often. I've even broken fast with
Old Town Market.
Sami ramen. Now, no one says we have to abandon our gods. No. No, the light of the goddess is about acceptance, not disapproval. She smiles upon all good humans. Our common enemy is the filthy immigrant, the necromancer.
Honor Hilaris. He leads this national front for
Old
faith and
Town
family.
Market. There's the magical market.
It's not about
But
what you do or do not worship. No. The Azar
Breach, City Green, Journeyman Inn, Petrified Tree,
curtail your right to worship.
Magic Ghetto, Magic Market.
Of course, the goddess represents the truth and the light. She symbolises the fight against the magical, that sorcerer.
I can assume that they're in the magical market. Could be wrong, but led to assume. No, I don't need to look at the map. I'm right here. So go look for someone who is doing the
Who's
old
there?
smoking.
Where have you been?
Always angry.
Where have
But
you
a good
been?
man to have by your side. At a national front meeting, identifying your turncoat.
It takes a traitor to find a traitor. Think you can point him out for us?
I can.
Go on then, before we lose him.
Did you just walk through that table?
Foreign herbs, soothing salves, ointments.
His breathing is heavy and wet.
Can't even go to that person.
Mercury's foremost sandwicher here, ready to perform sandwiching to
He
your
smells of tobacco. I'm not familiar with the scent. It's probably a Northlands weed.
Something tied you over before tea.
sandwich.
Jesus, pal!
I've got
Early breakfast.
What's happening? Help! Help!
Okay, no. No. That's not what I meant to do. No. No. I refuse. I refuse. No. I know what I'm looking out for. I refuse that.
sandwiches. I've
So
got
that is
sandwiches.
to nick 'em. Okay.
His skin appears red and blistered. Perhaps he spent... His breathing is heavy and wet. He smells faintly of camphor, or the pine forests of the north. Maybe lavender oil. This one sells exotic snacks and nibbles. The Magicals keep their heads high despite the Azadi threat. It's hard to shake the feeling that it's wrong for Magicals to be walking around freely, but I'll have to get used to it. His breathing is heavy and wet. He smells of tobacco. I'm not familiar with the scent.
Are you
It's
okay there,
probably
buddy?
Northlands weed.
I've got the non-magical medicines your
He
body
smells
needs.
faintly of camphor,
Sorry you couldn't find
or
what
the
you were
pine
looking for.
forests of the
Exotic
north.
oils, foreign herbs.
Maybe lavender oil.
Where on earth?
That man. Was he at the National Front Assembly? He smells of tobacco. I'm not familiar with the scent. His skin appears red and blistered. Perhaps he spent too... He smells faintly of camphor, or the
Cured
pine
elk with
forests of
mince.
the north.
Pickled. Tell your friends.
Maybe lavender oil.
Tell your friends.
Ian, you don't look like my usual.
Where on...
Me and mine next time you package, alright?
Where on earth? Because there's a very select amount of NPCs here.
Authorized and licensed. No sorcery.
His breathing is heavy and wet.
There's a very select amount of NPCs here. For which I can talk to. He's apparently in the old market. Huh. Where on earth? Old Town Market, which is the ghetto, which is here, but there's a very, very lackluster amount of NPCs that don't just walk out.
Crispy bitter leaf, wrapped in a crunchy yeast bun.
His breathing is heavy and wet.
You look like the sort. Tell your friends.
I've got sorted tat. You don't look like one.
Mercurius
Sure you don't want a nice
foremost
lump of
said
pickled cows, kidney? It's the perfect
His skin appears red and blistered. Perhaps he spent too much time in the sun. He smells faintly of camphor, or the pine forests of the north. Maybe lavender oil. He smells of tobacco. I'm not familiar. His breathing is.
See, what is? There's. I'm having a problem here.
Exotic oils, foreign
I'm very clearly having a problem here.
salves, ointments.
Fuck it. Fuck it.
Exotic oils, foreign herbs, soothing salves.
He smells faintly of camphor, or the pine forests of the north. Maybe lavender oil.
Fuck yes. Like that's the only one that you somewhat know or familiarize with. I don't fucking know.
Ah! Easy, pal! Who are you people? Where are you taking me? You got the wrong man!
Okay. I was completely going off the wrong lead, I guess. But alright, that's done. Now the mole in the shady... Actually, no. We're going to the bones. We're going to the bones. We're helping Stont's family get some closure. We're this way.